So infuriating when you're in wall form and you run into that pit of malice or it gets casted on you. You can back DY. That's double balls there from Wizard. You've got to be careful about how much damage you take from those. And YG is really going to give to DY as Faith has battery assault and tries to get in range. That tier 2, is it going to be enough to dissuade Faith? It is not. The first blood will go into the way of Newbee, and Faith says, screw it, I'll just take the death. I don't want to go back to the lane. Well, those 5-minute boundaries spawning up, and Newbee and BG fighting over them. In fact, PYW, you're going to get jumped on here by YG. Fire Spirit's flying out. Those are level 2, so PYW should fall and does. We've seen that over and over again from YG. He tends to make that happen a lot though. Bot lane, DY, also going to get pretty low. Newbee is able to pick up another. They'd make the play though. Bot lane, Eurus does go down to Wizard. It looks like the Raw was committed for that, and now Faith thinking about diving underneath the T1 and does. Although here come the rotations. There's that puck. Yang. Disruption is going to be there to set up, and they won't even need the Dream Coil here, I don't believe, as Faith does throw the cogs out, but it will be...
Oh?
No, going to be there. Rotations from Yang. Do you have another Dream Coil? Not quite. 25 seconds away for that. Now the Raw comes out. Wizard just going to claim a very easy kill on the Shadow Demon. And Vici Gaming, I mean, they really want to defend that T1 and slow Newbee down, but I don't know if you can. They're going to rotate more heroes in. Impel doesn't connect. Now the Cog's Faith. He holds in the Nyx Assassin. PYW understands he's going to die, but Ori now going to rotate on the Underlord. And that may be enough to dissuade the side of Newbee and force them to back off. And so ultimately they will stop this T1 push in the end. In fact they may find Faith. And yeah, Dream Call just in case. They're going to rotate mid now, but the Dream Call is there on AQ. So AQ trying to bait them in here. And here comes the phase shift, and Faith gets a hook shot straight onto that Underlord. AQ though has already lost his life. Can they actually find anybody to kill now? Yang, he gets a haste screw.
In terms of map
and so
objectives, although they are jumping onto Ori.
We'll see the Rift come out. Still a lot of damage from AQ with that Deso. Faith got the hook up. AQ apparently just finding DY by himself, and now the rest of the cavalry are here. Dream Core, but Faith is in onto Ori once again with the Sunray. It's a lot of damage with the Spike Carapace. Gonna stop that Phoenix, but it doesn't matter. So,
yeah,
it's pretty big.
Oh,
Hook in, Faith, he found Ori, and they just love going for this man. Ori, the Sunray burning him out now, the pipe doing nothing as he does get disrupted. Faith though still moving forward, they do purge him up. There's the Swift Slash. Doesn't really, finishes off Faith at least, though. TA will turn around. Eurus trying to jump on this TA with the Dream Coil. She does have Aegis and AQ. Looks like he will lose it. But while that's all been happening, you look at Mugi. He pushed out the top racks. He's just ratting while all this is going on. Now the Omni comes out onto AQ, but the egg will pop YG. Not really finding anyone with the stun. Primal Roll will hold the jug back, and Mugi, he's still going after the final racks while all this is happening. Poor DY has been trying to slow. So they should know this smoke is coming, because I believe at least one person was in vision. But Ori, he's still far forward. Faith does catch him out with the hook, and Ori, Primal Roar, the puck comes in. Did she use Dream Core yet? It looks like she did, but she didn't really catch much. AQ at least being held back, but they've lost 2, they've lost 3, and they'll go for more. DY, how do you help here? The Omni Slash bouncing through Eurus. He does at least find Wizard, and he'll go for the TP, but he gets bashed. Mugi, he gets the bash through the spin, and they've had enough.
A different call as well. So seeing him kind of play out this dazzle is going to be interesting.
A lot of harassment.
Oh yeah, this is really painful at 5 seconds. Going to be worse at 6. Oh, it definitely be worse.
That might be a death. Faith, he can keep going with the creeps. Stick charges. Faith doesn't take the aggro any longer.
I don't think we've seen that the entire game yet. So we'll see whether or not they'll manage to get that done.
Yang. Defend that bot lane. AQ getting stunned up. Now the Chain Frost flying out. DY though blowing up again to AQ. Now they want to retreat as they are losing a lot of stats here from Yang. Though AQ will take some back with his own Whirling Death. Yang gonna just try and do something about this Morphling as they go back in now, but here comes Ori on the Storm, straight on the Pango. Wizard still holding onto that Rolling Thunder, and now does pop it as Yang is falling low, but he needs to find a stun for this. Faith gonna chase him down with the lasso, and AQ blows him up, and now the curse to set up on the Life Stealer who already used his rage. They go back in Eurus, forced in infest and just try to run away. In fact, never mind, he goes on to Faith. Faith with the cold embrace will survive, and now PYW going to be chased down. AQ finds that one as well. Ori jumping back in, but Faith, he has a shallow grave. He will survive as Mugi. He'll be the next target. He may eventually go down, but at what cost? AQ is not done yet.
It's not the worst time to farm for VJ, I suppose, although...
Yang. Ethereal. To be there, Yang takes a lot of damage now. Poison touch, he is falling. And he is falling quick. They may just meet him mid again. Just taking a long walk around in the circle. Vici are going to have the high ground advantage. The smoke is broken. Wizard now going to go with the Swashbuckle and Rolling Thunder straight away after PYW, but they see Yang. Who do you go for? It's going to be DY first, but AQ didn't really get the adaptive strike off onto the Lich. So he'll survive. And now this teamfight could be a lot worse as YG's been caught, but the shallow grave is going to save for now, and the lasso has caught the storm, and they do burst Ori down. DY also going down, and now Yang going to be the target on the timber, and he should not survive this as all his stats are being taken by AQ. And once again, the Morphling. AQ is the real carry this game, John. 12-0 already at 24 minutes in.
You have no way of controlling this Morphling now. The Lincoln's is up and running. You know, every single time he's in trouble, he just turns into Timbersaw. Suddenly has an insane amount of armor he can toggle back and forth through. Has a way of taking away the durability on that Timbersaw. And you saw the effect of that Orchid already, where you see actually controlling up the storm a while ago and, you know, getting himself a kill down bot.
Poor PYW. Knew the Roshan was going on. Thought there's no way YG kills me by himself. Mind you, he did have some help from Faith, so it wasn't just by himself, but... Oh, it gets rougher and rougher for Fiji Gaming now. They are going to try and snag an outpost away, but Eurus will say no. Orchid going to be there. Faith gets bashed! And now Ori zips through straight onto YG. Right on. AQ will just continue to morph in every time he's in trouble. And they don't quite find the tier 3. YG is actually forced to back out. Back to the top lane. In fact, never mind. They are fighting now. DY going to be the target on the Lich. And he does get bursted quite fast by AQ. And now they go for Yang. He's the bigger target. He does put that Lotus Orb up, and Ori will jump in with the Vortex. But Shallow Grave going to save the day for now. They will continue. Meteor Hammer does nothing. And AQ, he sees another support. And he says, thank you very much. I'll take it. PYW... Well, he actually does survive for now. The bash from Eurus will save him, but they aren't done. They're chasing, but now Vortex. Ori again jumping into the back. He'll get bait. Mugi, the next target. YG comes back in with the curse and does pick up Eurus. Do you have any damage for this life stealer? Oh, you absolutely do. My goodness. AQ is a monster right now. That is a difficult challenge to go through, but Vici, they have smoked up. They need to do something outside of their base, preferably. Wizard will show himself mid. Or he's heading top. See Newbee immediately rolling thunder, shotgun DY. He will avoid it with the Glimmer Cape, but he does get stunned up regardless. They just want this Lich dead, but Ori is waiting. He'll zip into the back. Where do they go? They found YG on the Wyvern, and that's who they really wanted to take out before this team starts. AQ though doesn't seem bothered. Eurus is dropping very, very fast to this AQ Morphling, and it looks like he's probably just going to die.
No buyback.
No buyback on the Lifestealer, and now Yang on the Timber, being chased down once again. AQ just destroying them. Absolutely destroying them this game. But on the brighter side for Newbee, they've got everything back up now. Nice big Vortex and a double stun into a Meteor Hammer, but you just don't have the damage. They're just running forward. PYW gonna die again.
2 left for the defense. You've got the Lich respawning soon as well. Ori, he's been really trying hard with those zips and vortexes, but they've not been doing enough.
Ori just going to try and clear the wave. A nice fortification comes out from Newbee. They find the mid-melee barracks. They'll go after the bot. And Vici Gaming, they're still looking for an answer. I don't think that they're going to find one either. It's how do you beat Newbee in a team fight? You have a chance for Ori to just zip in blindly. Whether he does that or not is a different story. As DY is setting up the Roshan, getting pretty darn low. They've got to realize it's low, and Ori jumps in. He does not get it though. AQ does pick up the Aegis. Huge vortex, but an immediate BKB from AQ, and now he finds the Storm with no mana. There's a lasso in the background. Actually, the Storm will survive with those Bloodstone active. Yang gonna try and run away on the Timber, but he's being controlled up by Wizard, and looks like Yang understands he is dead though. Huge vortex again from Ori, and now the huge impel from PYW into the Meteor Hammer. Is this gonna be enough? Newbee, they're just not dying. Fiji, they've just gotta walk away. Oh, poor DY. Poor old DY.
You have a Lich with buyback at the very least, but you are going to be exposed. The Aegis is up and running. I believe, is there the cheese? It probably was expended, but you've got that Aegis to worry about again.
Oh, Ori. Orchid. No. He's dead. No buyback. I think this game might be over. Yeah, there it is. GG's been called. And Newbee